Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 1078 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I am so excited to try out this Ciate London The Velvet Palette, a 12-piece eyeshadow palette that I got in my January 2021 Boxycharm base box. And I am so excited to have another Ciate London eyeshadow palette because I've tried out one other Ciate London eyeshadow palette, the Editor palette, I think it is. And that palette is so good. And then when I saw this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, this palette is so me. First of all, look at this beautiful packaging. It even has like a nice kind of, how would I describe this feel? Kind of like a soft plastic feel. And these colors I am so excited about, and it's so beautiful. I love that there's 12 shades, but it's still pretty small and compact, but it's not like the pan sizes are that small. And it's unique with that texture, but I just love the shades that you get in here. And I love that there's a big mirror. This has a retail value of $30, and my Boxycharm base box for the month of January is seriously so good. I'm so excited about everything I got. So if you have not seen my unboxing of that, I'll have that video linked in the description down below so that you can see everything I got. And so first things first, I want to go ahead and do some swatches. So pick up this matte. Ooh, nice texture. I want to see how this pop of gold looks. Let's try this matte. Ooh, this looks like glitter. Oh my gosh, so there's some metallics and glitters and mattes. A great range of textures. Ooh, nice pigmented matte. A pretty shimmer. Yeah, these matte shades have nice pigment. Ooh, lots of glitter in that. Yeah, these swatches look nice, and I love a cohesive color story. I feel like all of the shades in this palette are gonna work really well together. Like even these very random swatch shades look so good together. So I'm really excited. Here's how those swatches look. And now whenever I review an eyeshadow palette, I use the Zoeva Matte Eyeshadow Fix on just one of my eyes so that we can see how these eyeshadows perform with and without an eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. And since I also apply my eyeshadow all the way up onto that brow bone, under the brow, I'm going to take the eyeshadow primer all the way up onto the brow bone as well. And so when I do my eyeshadow looks, I like to start from the brow down to the lower lash line, just kind of make my way down. So I'm going to start off with that brow highlight shade, and I'm going to take this shade in the top corner here. It's kind of like a peachy shimmer, and just with my finger, I'm going to apply that under the brow. Ooh, that is pretty. It works as a brow highlight. It has that reflective sheen. I like the way that catches the light. It feels like it has a nice silky formula. I think that might be a little too dark for me to use in my inner corner to brighten there. So for the inner corner, I'm going to take this more glittery shimmer shade and use this as that inner corner highlight. And ooh, that looks really fun. This one has kind of like a pink tone, but then silver glitter. Oh, I like that. That is festive. Fun. I love having that glitter on the inner corner. That's so fun and different. I don't usually put like a glitter there. It's usually a highlight shimmer, but that glitter is so fun. All right, so now let's go down to that transition shade. And I think I want to take, I'm gonna see how this light matte peachy pink shade looks. And see if I have to mix in any other colors with it. But, ooh, no, I like that actually. So I'm gonna blend this from that crease up onto the brow bone, and I always do my brow highlight shade first because then when I go in and I blend these crease shades on top of it, it just puts that brow highlight shade into the perfect shape. So this is nice. Little subtle pink transition to go with this warm tone look is what I have in mind. And this has some good pigment to it, like it shows up really nicely. It blends well. And now going right into the crease and deepening it up a little bit, I'm gonna pick up this. It's kind of like a burnt orange shade. I don't know if it's because of just the formula or because there's kind of like a wavy texture in the pan, but there's no kickback, which I love. Oh wow, this is pigmented. I felt like I only picked up a little bit of product, but wow, look at that. Easy to blend though. Sometimes when I do warm toned eyeshadow looks, they just become too orange and then I don't love it. So I definitely have this bright orange in the crease, and I mean it does look like a bright orange in the pan, but I didn't realize it was going to be so orange in the crease. So I'm gonna try and not make the rest of the look too orange. But I am seriously loving these formulas. So blendable and pigmented. All right, and so now I wanna deepen up that outer V. And there's so many good options for shades to put there, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's kind of like a chocolate brown shade. And I'm gonna build up that dimension. I really like this shade of brown. It almost looks a little bit maroon, and it just blends out so easily. It looks so even. Just going back in with my crease brush to blend that out. You know, these two colors next to each other, the purpley shimmer and the gold, they just look so pretty next to each other, so I want to put that on my eyelid. So since these are shimmery, I'm going to use my finger, and oh my gosh, this is so pretty, this purpley shade. I'm going to press that into the outer half of the lid. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so shimmery, but then also kind of metallic, very pigmented, easy to apply. I love this color. It's a pretty colorful eyeshadow look, considering how kind of neutral-ish this palette looks. I feel like my eyeshadow look has a lot of color going on, and I love it. I'm gonna try this gold on the rest of the lid. This bright yellow gold shade just reminds me of sunshine, and it makes me so happy. I feel like this isn't quite as pigmented as it could be. Like there's a little bit of sheerness to this, so I'm really applying a lot of it to try and get that full color. But the other shades I felt like had more pigment. But yeah, adding that sunshine yellow kind of turns this into a little bit of like a sunset look, which I love sunset color scheme eyeshadow looks. But I absolutely love how all of these shades look together. They kind of seem like a very random array of colors, but it is what I had hoped for it to be, very cohesive. All right, now the shade to pull the whole look together on that lower lash line. Oh, so many good options. I'm thinking I love a shimmer on the lower lash line. So how about I go with this one? It's like a copper shade. Oh, I am loving this on the lower lash line. It shows up so well. So this one has nice foiled pigment. Okay, this eyeshadow look makes me happy. It just has so much color and brightness going on. Oh my gosh, I love it. And these shadows performed so well. This is the eye with the primer versus the eye without it. And there's seriously no difference. No creasing. Wow. That's great. I love when there's no difference with and without the eyeshadow primer. I feel like that just proves that they're good eyeshadow formulas. I'm so happy with this palette, and I feel like there are so many different looks that you could create from this. You could do a very minimal, casual look with some of those neutral shades. Just throw one of those neutral shades into the crease, maybe a little shimmer on the lid. Simple, casual eyeshadow look. You could do a colorful, fun look like this. You could do more of a glam, smoky eye. So I love a versatile palette that's also very cohesive. No matter what shades you choose to mix together, it's gonna look good. So very happy with this. I definitely wanna know in the comments down below your thoughts on the Ciate London, the Velvet palette. Let me know what kind of color combinations you've done that you've really enjoyed so that I can get some other ideas and inspiration. And thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.